Madam Secretary and members of the State Board, my name is Justin Ohlemiller, and I am grateful to serve as the Executive Director of Stand for Children Indiana. Stand for Children is an education advocacy nonprofit focused on amplifying the voice of parents in historically underserved communities to help close the achievement gap. We believe parents are their children's first and most important teacher, and appreciate the previous speaker for pointing that out. And they have tremendous insights into what is needed to improve outcomes and address generations-old inequities that are holding thousands of Hoosier students back. What we hear from parents aligns with what we see in the data. We have a literacy crisis in Indiana that requires bold and strategic action. There's no doubt that COVID did its part to exacerbate this challenge, but the downward trend started before COVID. A recent article in the 74 highlighted the fact that Indiana saw gains in the fourth grade reading from 2003 to 2015, and these gains were led by the state's lowest performing readers. But since 2015, the state's reading scores took a steep dive, and our most struggling readers took the biggest hit. While top performing Hoosier students' scores fell 1 percentage point from 2015 to 2022, the state average dropped by 10 points, and the lowest performing students fell off the cliff with a drop of 22 points. To add context, Indiana is not alone in this trend, with achievement gaps increasing in 49 of 50 states. Still, there is no comfort in being part of this tragic story across our country. Thankfully, our state is taking bold action to address the literacy crisis, led by Secretary Jenner and her team, as well as the General Assembly, not to mention the historic investment by the Lilly Endowment. What's most impressive about Indiana's response to help our state's struggling readers is the comprehensive nature of the plan. And I think Secretary Jenner went through that plan, so I won't belabor that point. But some will say this is too much too fast. Others will claim that it's the latest trend in education policy that will eventually be overtaken by a new idea. I totally understand both of these sentiments, especially when those feelings are coming from Hoosier teachers who have felt whiplash over the years with some of our state's policies, and also felt under attack by some of the legislation that's been debated over the years. To be clear, educator fears and anxieties about the new literacy requirements are valid, and I encourage the State Board and the department to listen to the feedback, because thorough feedback will help our plan get better and implementation be tighter. Our organization, which speaks with parents every day who are heartsick over their child's reading struggles, strongly encourages our state leaders to maintain the high bar for educator training that has been set. The literacy endorsement should be rigorous, but the training and support that goes along with the endorsement should be such high quality that teachers believe the time is well spent and they can point to tangible learnings that will improve their instructional practice. I'll wrap up by again thanking Secretary Jenner and her team, as well as the General Assembly, and that includes lawmakers of both parties. In this era of supermajorities and partisan fights, it's easy to forget Indiana's push on the science of reading has been strongly bipartisan. Leaders of both parties across the educational landscape have agreed we have a mandate to solve the literacy crisis. Now it's up to us to meet this moment with effective and rigorous implementation. Thank you.
Thank you.